Hello everyone. This very brief video will walk you through the process and timeline for our course development for the fall 2024 semester. First, we will walk through the role and services of your instructional designers, Meredith and Ashley. We want you to be more familiar with us and how we can support you. Then we'll look at the process of course development and our milestone goals. Finally, we'll address the next steps and cover information such as how we're going to set up our first meeting and who will get in touch with you. So here are your instructional designers, Meredith and Ashley. Meredith has extensive experience working as an instructional designer and supporting faculty. She also has a background in special education. Ashley has experience teaching and designing courses for EDU at another community college on the East Coast. We are here to support you. While you will be primarily working with one of us, both of us are a team. We will collaborate and use each other's strengths. You are welcome to reach out to either of us at any time. We also know you have your own unique strengths and backgrounds. Our goal is to assist you as you tap into your instructional expertise. While we think that following a standardized process is best practice, we will work with you to create a design process that is both comfortable and meets your needs. The role of an instructional designer is very extensive. You can almost think of us as both your personal assistant and your coach. Our job is to take you from a syllabus with objectives to a final class where students are amazed by their learning and classroom experience. We can help you with every piece from start to finish. In terms of course design and planning, our role is to assist you in designing the course structure. We will help you review the alignment of your course and module objectives. We will help you look for alignment with the objectives to the materials, activities, and assessments. Are we really teaching and assessing what we said we were going to teach and assess? Do you have a strong foundation of objectives? Do your signature assignments align to these objectives? We can also help you plan your weekly class structure, such as the weekly schedule and expectations for student participation. Moreover, we can help you create a clear syllabus with a defined and detailed grading policy, estimated time to complete assignments, and important course policies such as late work and attendance. It can be helpful to think through these expectations before your class begins to reduce questions. Next, your course designer can help you with assessment and evaluation of student work. We will collaborate on the design of formative and summative assessments that align with your learning objectives. We will help you consider how to use multiple forms of assessment and how to provide opportunities for students to receive feedback and make revisions. We can also help you create clear grading criteria through the development of rubrics or checklists for your assignments and assessments. We can help you clarify your rubrics to include clear criteria and descriptions for levels of performance. We can even help you develop content for your classes. Your instructional designers are experts at creating presentations that are visually appealing and concise. You can just provide us with the content and we can do the rest. We can create pre-recorded lectures, such as this one, that students can watch before class in a flipped classroom model. Or we can just give you the slide decks for you to use during your in-person classes. Moreover, we can help you create self-check quizzes to hold students accountable for the material or check their own understanding. We can also help gamify your learning. In addition, we can help you develop assignments and clarify your directions. You may want us to take a look at your directions and rewrite some of them to be formatted using numbered and bulleted lists, with each step of the direction beginning with an action verb. Moreover, your instructional designers can assure that your content aligns to accessibility standards. We can create video scripts. We can help you use readable tables and add alt text to all images. And be sure to implement readable PDFs. Finally, we can help you add variety to your classes. Students don't want to be doing the same thing every week, and we can help you think of new and engaging activities. Your instructional designers have many ideas for developing activities to engage your students. We know strategies for ensuring successful group work, implementing peer reviews, facilitating discussions, building long-term e-portfolios, and helping students learn how to lesson plan. For example, with discussion boards, we want you to actively engage with your students, ask questions, make connections to the course content, and clarify misconceptions. Of course, you must also try not to dominate the conversation. We can help you outline strategies for creating a healthy balance of instructor presence. We can also advise you on communication and engagement techniques to foster a sense of community during your online portion of the class. We will help you develop an instructor feedback plan that you can share with students, outlining your participation in the course, such as how often will you post announcements, when can students expect feedback from you on assignments, and what are your office hours and preferred methods of communication. In addition, we can train you on how to use educational technology tools and Canvas. We can also help you select and integrate outside technology tools into your class. We will help you consider the alignment of your tools to your learning outcomes. Do your tools add to the achievement of the learning objectives and help students strengthen their technology skills? Or are we using too many tools that may overwhelm students? Finally, we can offer you ongoing support and troubleshooting for technical issues. Your instructional designers will also help you ensure that your course materials are accessible to all students, including those with disabilities. We will help you implement standards of accessibility in terms of design, and also principles of universal design for learning. This means helping you think about multiple ways for students to consume the course information, such as opportunities to read, listen to, and view the course content. We also want you to provide students with multiple opportunities to engage with the content through discussions, games, self-check quizzes, activities, group work. And finally, we want to help you provide students with choice for demonstrating their learning. Students might decide to respond in video, text, presentation, individually, or as a group. Finally, your instructional designers are responsible for quality assurance. That means we help you make sure that all elements of your course are working properly, including links and images. We can also help you make sure that everything is aligned to your instructional goals and that you are maximizing the features of Canvas. As we work, we will also promote consistency of design and flow of courses throughout the program. Finally, we will have our eye focused on continuous improvement for all courses. We will collaborate with you on ongoing course evaluations and gather feedback from students to make improvements. We can also help keep you updated on current technology and strategies for handling difficult situations, such as student use of AI. Let's take a minute to talk about our course development milestones. It is important to know that these milestones are a general estimate of what we want to happen, but the process may look a little different for everyone, depending on your individual personality, your needs, and the course you are developing. We have about 3 months before courses launch on August 17th, but the time goes really quite quickly. We hope that you will adhere to these milestones so we can ensure that all courses are ready for students on day 1 of the fall semester. We want to have a complete class before the semester ever begins. So here is a general overview of the milestones that we've mapped out for course development this summer. When we meet with you, we will provide you with the course map and learn more about your vision for the class. Our goal is to officially begin on Wednesday, May 15th and end on Wednesday, August 14th, leaving you an additional week to prepare for class. To ensure we have a smooth beginning, we are asking that you complete a little pre-design work between now and Wednesday, May 15th. We have 4 tasks for you. Complete the Design Self-Study course in Canvas. Access your class syllabus. Review your course and any module objectives. And carefully think about and consider your signature assignments. We will complete milestone 1 in weeks 1 and 2. This is where we take your course map and your course syllabus. We begin by identifying major course topics, carefully reviewing your course level objectives to understand where they fall in Bloom's taxonomy and what exactly it is we want students to learn. And then we will create module level objectives that serve as stepping stones to these course level objectives and major topics. Sometimes instructors prefer to align their modules with the number of weeks in a class. Other times, instructors prefer to align their modules to the major course topics. Many of the semester-long courses are typically set up with 15 or 16 modules, and these align with the number of weeks in the class. So for example, an 8-week class might have 8 modules. However, this is not a requirement. You can do 2 modules in a week, or you can do 1 module over multiple weeks if you would like. Before we talk about milestone 2, we wanted to briefly touch on backward design. So backward design of learning starts by defining the learning objective, what students should be able to do by the end of the module, and then builds the course around that outcome. So typically there are 3 steps of backward design. Identify the desired results, determine the assessment of learning, and then planning the learning experiences. We will be starting with identifying the desired results. It's sort of like building a skeleton of the course. But after that, we'll move forward with milestone 2 in the way you feel most comfortable. Either continuing with a traditional backward design model or working in a more linear or chronological order, starting back up at the top with module 1. We will complete milestone 2 during week 3. We will look at all your major course assignments and include a brief summary of these assignments in your course map, so you have a general idea of where you're going. We will also begin identifying learning materials, videos, readings, and maybe even outlining slide decks that you might use on the course worksheet. Milestone 3 will be completed in week 4. On the course map, we will map out all of the activities like discussion boards, group work. We will also identify how you will keep students actively engaged in both your online and your face-to-face component. And finally, we will identify any third-party tools that you want to bring in to use. Milestone 4 will be completed during weeks 5 to 7. During this time, we will create the modules for the first half of your class. Modules will include things like the overview, schedule, and any checklists, creation of lecture materials. We will develop assignment purpose statements and clear directions. We can help you create grading rubrics and module wrap-ups. You may even increase your instructor presence by creating videos of yourself introducing or wrapping up the module. Milestone 5 will be weeks 8 to 10, and here we will create the second half of your class. you will probably create 1 to 3 modules a week. Then milestone 6 will be weeks 11 and 12. This is when you will complete your own self-study, and your instructional designer will also complete a full review using OSCQR standards. This gives us 2 weeks to complete any final edits and ensures that you have time to publish the course 3 days before the class start date. So here are your next steps. So your instructional designer will be reaching out to you this week to schedule an initial meeting. During the initial meeting, we'll go over the class map with you. We'll talk about any development or assignments that you've already have in mind or have already completed, and we will get a feel for what you need individually. We can also go over our suggested milestone timeline and make any edits that you feel comfortable with. So we really look forward to meeting you. Meredith will be primarily helping instructors who are teaching a special education class because that is her background. And then Ashley will be helping everyone else and especially working on the 428 class that we've already started. So we look forward to working with you, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions.